This presentation was brought to you by Spy Equipment UK and Crimson IT. Hello and welcome to this tutorial about how to configure Spy Cobra Deluxe to send captured data to your email inbox. If after watching this tutorial you are still experiencing problems using Spy Cobra Deluxe, technical support may be available from the Spy Equipment UK helpline. Please be aware that this support will attract a fee. First of all, we recommend that you create a new free email account. For this tutorial, we are going to use a free email account from Mail.com. There are a number of other free options available to you, for example Gmail, Hotmail and Yahoo. However, as we have proven the program to work consistently with Mail.com, we would recommend that you also use a Mail.com account. Please be aware that any support provided by Spy Equipment UK will require you to configure the product with a Mail.com email address. To sign up for a Mail.com account, just use an internet browser to view www.mail.com and click the Sign Up Now button. Then follow the prompts to create your account. As you can see here, I have created a Mail.com email account and I have configured Outlook Express to receive mail for this address. As you can see, I have sent a test mail to the account to prove that the configuration is working. As Mail.com provides a browser-based view of your mailbox, you do not need to configure a mail client. I've just done this here for demonstration purposes. Okay, the installation process is very simple. First and foremost, you must be either A. logged in as a user with administrative privileges to the machine that you are installing Spy Cobra Deluxe onto, or you must have the administrator's credentials available to you. Please be aware that some antivirus programs will identify the Spy Cobra Deluxe program as a threat and may even delete the installation program from the Spy Cobra USB key. Because of this, we strongly recommend that you disable all antivirus software before inserting the Spy Cobra Deluxe USB key. It is worth noting at this point that you do not need to be logged in as the user that you wish to track. Once installed, Spy Cobra Deluxe will track whatever user is currently logged into the machine. So, we are logged into this machine as a user with administrative privileges on this machine. We insert the Spy Cobra Deluxe USB key. And we double click on the admin icon that appears. Please note that on certain versions of Windows you will be prompted to right click and run as administrator. If you go ahead and do that, you will be presented with the disclaimer screen that we see here. Press accept to accept the agreement. Now, on the Spy Cobra Deluxe screen, click the Install Spy Cobra button. The installation takes a few seconds, after which the Uninstall, Configure and Move Save Data buttons become available. Now, click on the Configure button and you will be presented with the Spy Cobra settings screen. So here in the Visual Phrases screen, we can add trigger phrases. These trigger phrases cause Spy Cobra to take a screenshot when the phrase is typed. So if we go ahead and type Spy Equipment UK into the bottom box here and click Add Phrase, that phrase gets added to the trigger phrases box. Anytime the words Spy Equipment UK are typed on the machine, a screenshot will be taken. Okay, if we now click on the screenshots button, we have a checkbox available to us here. Take screenshot after a period of time. If I check this box and type 60 into the box, Spy Cobra will take a screenshot once every minute. If I were to set this to 15 seconds, then we would get 4 screenshots every minute. Down here we have an image quality slider bar. It does exactly what it says on the tin. If you move the slider up to the top of the scale, you will get a higher quality image. If you move it down to the bottom, you'll get a lower quality image. You should note that if you select a higher quality image, the file size will be larger. For typical operation, an image quality of 50, the midpoint, the default setting, is absolutely adequate. So if we click on the email button, we have some options around how we want to the captured information emailed to us. The first setting, send captured screenshots to email, does exactly what it says on the tin. It sends the captured screenshots to email. The setting immediately below minimal screenshots number is less obvious. This number represents how many screenshots are bundled onto each email. So if we accept the default setting of 10, with our setting of taking a screenshot every 60 seconds, which we set on the visual screenshot screen, if no one types a trigger word, after 10 minutes we will have 10 screenshots, which will then be bundled onto a single email and emailed out. If I change this figure to 1, every time a screenshot is taken, an email will be sent out with a single screenshot on it. So the setting below, send every captured text to email after period, sends an email with all of the captured keystrokes to you after X amount of minutes. So here, with the default setting of 10, every 10 minutes you'll receive an email with all of the keystrokes that have been pressed on the machine. Again, the setting below is send every captured text to email at a specified time, and you can even specify a date. The delete local log file after sending to email setting essentially clears all captured data from the machine after it's been sent via email. Now, if you followed my example and you've set up an email account with Mail.com, you can use these settings. So type in the email address that you created. Obviously here mine is spycobra@mail.com, and the password that you created. The SMTP server is smtp.mail.com. Next, click the Test SMTP button, and you will receive a window similar to this telling you that the mail has been successful. So we save those settings. Okay, a quick word on firewall settings. Because the traffic is originating from an application on your local machine, unless you have an unusual Windows firewall configuration, there should be no need to amend the Windows firewall settings. If you're on a corporate network or a network that does not allow traffic to flow directly to the internet, you may receive a message telling you that the message has failed. In this scenario, you may need to contact your system administrator or IT department and request that you be allowed to send SMTP traffic over port 25 outbound in a stateful configuration to the host smtp.mail.com. do be prepared to be asked why you need this access, and do be prepared for the answer to be no. Okay, close the installation program and safely remove the Spy Cobra Deluxe USB key. If we open our mailbox, we can see here that Spy Cobra has begun sending us emails with screenshots attached. If I open a document and type the words Spy Equipment UK and refresh my mailbox, you can see here that I've been sent an email with a screenshot of the user typing the words Spy Equipment UK. That concludes this tutorial on Spy Cobra Deluxe. I hope it's been useful to you. Goodbye.